So let's proceed. I'm going to see if I can hide this. Let's just hide this. So this is actually how the admin panel for the script looks like. I'm just going to go over here. This itself is the admin. So right now you're seeing the home page for the website. You can configure this here. You configure this here by just turning it to day and night. Day and night. So now let's go back to the admin. So for the admin, simply click on it, then click on /admin. So you're going to be taken to a login page. Let me see. Let me log out now. So I'm going to log in now. Okay, it says one password. Let me fix that. Let me fix that real quick. So now I've successfully logged into the admin panel. So we're going to now, yeah, I think I can see the dashboard, total bill. So I'm going to walk you through everything. So when you click on this method setup, you can set up the active method you actually want to use. For any of these, I recommend you using Flutterwave. Flutterwave is the best. I recommend using Flutterwave. So you can just click on this to edit it. Then go to your Flutterwave website, sign up for a business name, and you should be given these three things: your public key, secret key, and an encryption key. So you're going to be given all this. Then you can now click on services, then service list. This service list will be based on the implementation you've added. As you can see, if I say Flutterwave, Flutterwave is the only one that is active. So you can add bulk limit and charge. So that's how you do it. So now the bill history, this just contains all the history from the pending bills, complete bills, and the bills that have been returned due to error or network failures. So you can see everything over here on your dashboard. And your support ticket is mainly just uh, customer report, customer issue, funding, wallet issues, and other things, minor things like that. So for your KYC form, so you can request for your users to actually verify their NIN to know or to prove they are human and things like that. So you can select it here. NIN slip file upload required. So you can put the KYC here. So when they sign up, they are required to actually upload their NIN to access the dashboard or continue. So the KYC history, this is like you can see the number of people that have actually applied, submitted their KYC, and the number of people you have approved or rejected due to submitting failed KYC or fake KYC. So this user panel actually contains all your active users or everybody that has ever signed up or logged in to the website using your services. So you can see here it says inactive user, and you can send email to every single user on your account. So let's keep going. The payment request is the same thing. You can see the number of people that have requested payments using different modes like Paystack, Flutterwave, and things like that. Your payment log should contain all the transactions you have ever carried out using a payment method. So transaction list as well should be all the transactions that you have carried out at all on your website, be it and people who have bought data, airtime, TV subscription, DSTV subscription, and things like that. So for our last section, I'm going to talk about the control panel, app settings, and the payment settings. So this control panel actually lets you control every single thing on the website. From the title, you can control the title, you can control the push notification, you can change the email. See the bill pay name here. Bill pay name here is this. You can change this name from bill pay to any other name you want. And you can change the symbol. If you want to pay in dollar, they can pay in dollar. Naira symbol is here. So you can set it as long as how you want. You can change the colors for the website. If you want, you can upload your logo here. You can upload your logo here. Any amount, any configuration you want to do, you can do it here. So for setting, you can leave all this, you can leave all this here. I've done everything already for you. Just change the name, change this name to whatever name you want to use. Do it for here as well. Do it for here as well. Then your for push notifications, you can use Firebase configuration for it. It's very easy. Let's go back. I want to walk you through the in-app notification settings. So whenever a user actually ready start to log into your app, you can set this to send them a message or send them a message with so they can see it whenever and wherever they log in from. So that's just it for this one. You can set navigation if you want user to actually log in without registering. So so you can configure if you wanted to log in with their Gmail, their Facebook, their GitHub, or you can just let's click on the app settings so you can show you. So you can change the color over here. You can change the color over here to whatever color you want. And this is for your app setting, but it doesn't actually come with an app, but you can link it with the app. I will create the app separately for it. Just let me know if you need it. I'll create the app separately for it. So click on payment setting, payment method. So now this payment method is actually the way user can fund their wallet on your website to buy airtime and things. You can select crypto, connect, flutterwave, paystack, monify. Every single thing, payment method you can want has been implemented there. So I've basically walked you through everything. So let's click on manual gateway. So manual gateway for bank transfer, you can just click here to add new. So you can select like a bank you want people to actually pay to. So here can just be okay. Just simply type here that okay, if you if you have paid into the bank account, fill the form below, then you can configure this form. If you need help doing this, just let me know. Configure this form and then add it. So to actually customize or edit things on the website homepage, just click on the manage content. So you can manage things on the website homepage. As you can see over here. Over here, let's go back. Let's go back to the homepage. So I'm going to just go over here. I'm going to log out from here. I'm going to log out from here. So I can't okay, let's see. I see.